What's up YouTube, Shawn DaGamer here, and today we are going to be talking about some WWE news from this week and just giving my thoughts on what has gone on and transpired over this week through Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and the Elimination Chamber from Sundays. Are they still pay-per-views or network specials? Or I still don't really understand what the terminology is. You say pay-per-view, you say network special now, but all that good stuff. So let's give a quick reminder of what happened on the Elimination Chamber with a little bit of my thoughts sprinkled in just to move this along. I don't want to make this too long. I need to start getting ready for work soon. So let's get right into it. On the pre-show, we saw the Miz Taraj be defeated by Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. From what I have heard, I think it's going to be the Revival versus the Bar at WrestleMania. So maybe they're just giving Gallows and Anderson a win on quote-unquote pay-per-view because it's the pre-show. A little bit of momentum. So if they had a number one contendership match between the Revival and the Club on Raw, and the winner goes on to face the Bar at WrestleMania, it'll just give both teams a little bit more credibility going into that match. So moving on to the main show, we started off the pay-per-view with Alexa Bliss defending her WWE Women's Championship against Sasha Banks, Mickie James, Sasha Banks, Mickie James, Bayley, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville. The match started off with Sonya Deville and Bayley, and then Mandy Rose came out, then Sasha Banks came out, then Mickie James came out, and then Alexa Bliss came out. The match ultimately ended with Alexa Bliss beating Sasha Banks after we saw a lot of interesting spots. We saw Mickie James jump off the cage, the pod in like a Lopez press onto Sonya Deville to eliminate her. We saw Alexa Bliss go to the top rope and, top of the pod to do a Twisted Bliss on Sasha Banks, which was ultimately reversed into a Banks statement. And I think Sasha Banks also dove off the top of the pod. I'm looking that way because I'm so used to using the laptop camera. Top of the pod. Take two. On to... Who did she do that on? Doesn't even matter. She did it. She jumped off the top of the pod and landed on top of somebody. They called it a frog splash, but she just dove and just went but so she didn't really die. So still jumping off that high, kudos to you. So Alexa Bliss did retain her title, which kind of led to a awkwardish segment on a Raw, if I remember correctly, because I don't really remember Raw. Like, let's be honest, who honestly remembers Raw? That's kind of why I'm doing this video, just to test my memory on what I remember from the pay-per-view and shows as well. So also on this card, we saw Matt Hardy defeat a broken that's true. We saw Matt Hardy defeat Bray Wyatt. Before the match started, they tried to do some shenanigans. Matt Hardy was in the ring. Bray Wyatt was about to come out. The lights came off. The lights went off and came back on. Bray Wyatt was in the ring in the spot behind the spot that Matt Hardy was in. And he was looking for Matt as Matt was over the intercom saying, we're going to delete Bray Wyatt. So that was going on. Then we finally got to the match, and then Matt Hardy won. The Bar defeated Titus Worldwide. They defeated Titus Catering 2-0 to retain the Raw Tag Team titles. What else? Ronda Rousey signed her contract in a very awkward contract signing. Kurt Angle took some shots in there. It was like, they just wanted you here so they can manipulate you and get payback for what happened at WrestleMania 21. Oops, I'm sorry, 31. Everybody's been making that joke. It's not even funny anymore. I apologize. And then it just led to Ronda putting Triple H through a table with a power slam, and a power slam, and Stephanie slapping Ronda. Ooh, knew that was gonna happen. I just didn't think it was gonna happen so soon. But then we go on to the main event, which was the men's Elimination Chamber. Started off, first time ever, 7-person Elimination Chamber. Seth, Finn, and Miz started off the match. Then John Cena came in, then Roman Reigns came in, then Braun Strowman came in, and he eliminated basically everybody. Then Elias came in, he was eliminated too. And then, of course, it ended with Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. But it's just so predictable because we all knew this was going to happen. You just kind of thought that maybe, just maybe, they're going to give it to Braun, but they just made Braun look strong while trying to make Roman Reigns look even stronger, I guess. I don't know. But I keep looking this way because I'm so used to looking at the camera. I gotta get used to looking at you guys. Hi, you guys. How are you doing? Anyways, that's the pay-per-view. So we go into Monday Night Raw. And basically all I need to remember, I felt like all I need to remember from Monday Night Raw was The Miz coming out, talking mess about how Kurt Angle didn't respect him, how he's been there for like 13 years, and then he might have an opponent for him, or something like that. Might was a big word in this pay-per-view. So he came out, Seth Rollins came out, beat The Miz. Finn Balor came out, beat The Miz. So I guess they're setting up a triple threat match by everybody beating The Miz. Can I go to Raw? Can I beat The Miz? And can I be in the Intercontinental Championship match? I can do a suicide dive. I can do a tope suicida. I can't do a moonsault, but I can work on it. So, anyways, what happened? What else happened? Roman Reigns cut a promo on Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was supposed to be there, but he wasn't. There's so many different reports that Brock Lesnar was going to be there, then they told him not to show up so he can cut this promo. Point is, it's just a basic Roman Reigns promo. This promo has been recycled so many times over the past couple of years. John Cena said it to The Rock. Roman Reigns said it to John Cena. And now Roman Reigns is saying it to Brock Lesnar. So, whatever. There was another segment between Ronda Rousey and the authority figures. I think it ended with Kurt Angle getting punched in the face. Yep, that's how it ended. I think there was a match between Elias and Braun Strowman, and shenanigans happened. I think there was a fire extinguisher, and yeah, that's what it was. It was a fire extinguisher, and then Elias used that on Strowman to let Elias get away. Elias was about to get put through the announce table, but he got away again. And then they drove off, and that's when we got the whole segment with Ronda Rousey. There was a segment with Alexa Bliss and Mickie James in the ring. They were talking about, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie to you. They were just talking. And then there was a 6-woman tag match. So I don't even know where the 6 women for their team came from, to be honest. Who was the 6 women on their team? Was it Alicia Fox? Did Alicia Fox come back and nobody told me? I don't remember. So, what was I talking about? Anyways, that happened. There was 6-woman tag. And in that tag match, Sasha was going for the hot tag, but with Asuka and Bayley in the corner. Oh, it was Nia Jax. That was who it was. I remember now. Because of the whole Nia Jax Asuka situation. So that happened. You know what? I just thought of something. Anyways, I'll tell you later. Sasha was going for the hot tag. Bayley was about to get a tag. She jumped off the apron, and then Asuka tagged in instead, and Asuka won the match, I believe. And then it was just shenanigans. It was just like, oh, Bayley's finally smartening it up. Thank you, Bayley. It only took you about a quarter of a century to figure out that Sasha is not really your best friend. Listen to Corey. Listen to Corey. If there's anybody used to on commentary, listen to Corey. What else is there? Oh, but I was going to say, that's basically what happened on Raw. There's probably some other stuff with like tag teams and maybe something with Goldust. I don't know. So, SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even watch SmackDown this week. Sorry. I heard everybody talk about it. I think John Cena showed. Oh, John Cena was on Raw. He was talking about how Undertaker versus John Cena is not going to happen. So then he was going to go to SmackDown and try to get to WrestleMania from there. So he went to SmackDown. Ended up in a match with AJ Styles and lost. And AJ lost. So now it is a 6-pack challenge for the WWE title at Fastlane. Either this week or next week. Either this Sunday or next Sunday. I don't know. So we'll figure that out. I think it's next Sunday. I haven't seen anybody do preview and predictions for Fastlane yet. So I think it's next Sunday. I think there was a segment between the Usos and the New Day where the New Day were like cutting a goofy promo. Then the Usos came out. They cut a serious promo, and then Big E cut a serious promo. I heard it. They were talking about how long they've been there and WrestleMania and who's been on the pre-show more and things like that. And pancakes. So what else happened? Shane and Daniel Bryan got into it some more, I guess. I don't know. NXT. NXT, we got the contract of Johnny Gargano being terminated. We got Killian Dane beating up Aleister Black. We had Kairi Sane getting choked out by Baszler. We had a segment with the Street Profits, I believe. We had a match between Tyler Bate and the Velveteen Dream. I think we got a promo from the Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering. I feel like something else happened. I remember seeing Vanessa Bourne, but that might have been last week. I think we saw Vanessa Bourne last week getting beat up by maybe Nikki Cross. Yeah, I think that was last week. I think we saw Authors of Pain too. Not the Authors of Pain. The Undisputed Era. I feel like we saw something else. I just can't remember. Oh yeah, that's what we saw, the Undisputed Era. They had a match. Adam Cole, baby, had a match with Cesar Bononi. Yeah. And I think that was NXT. I didn't see SmackDown. I didn't see the 205 Live. And I did not see Mixed Match Challenge. Next week, I'll watch all that stuff and I'll see how much I can remember. That's pretty much all this video was, just to see how much I can remember talking to you guys and giving some of my thoughts on a lot of stuff. NXT has a lot going on, a lot of good stuff going on. I'm really enjoying this Gargano situation. The women's title match looks like it's going to be a triple threat match. I think we're going to get Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black. So much good stuff. Adam Cole is still there. Ricochet's coming in soon. EC3's coming in soon. A lot of good stuff happening. War Machine's there. Candice LeRae, we already seen her. Bianca Belair, she's an up and coming prospect. Only Lorcan. Oh, we got the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic coming up soon. So a lot of stuff going on. If you haven't seen yet on the channel, we have a loot crate, snack crate unboxing. So go back and check that out. Everything I am linked to social media wise will be down in the description box. I had to word that without repeating anything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch all linked down there. Leave a comment. If I missed anything from this week in wrestling was just a decent week in wrestling. We had the pay-per-view. WrestleMania is a few weeks away, so I'll probably do some more videos like this style just to make sure I get my thoughts out there. Just more comfortable. Like, this seems more comfortable. Just have the camera on while I'm looking at the screen most of the time. Making sure I don't stumble and things like that. Still looking down every now and then when I give it my own thoughts, and just doing it like that. That just seems a little bit more comfortable to me. I don't really have to do too much and all that stuff. So yeah, probably just throw some music into the background. I might make a layout for this, or next week, or the next time I do one of these videos, there might be a layout. Or I might just have this up on Saturday and leave my thoughts on that. And I'll probably just continue to use this more comfortable style, this more vlog-like, found footage-like style in all my videos. Talk about Dragon Ball Super. We're like 3 episodes away from the finale of that. So all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you hit the notification bell. All that good stuff. And I am out of here.